The ancient city is calling. Oh, arise, sons and daughters of the land. The king of the sea.
Hello, my people. Welcome back to Edo Pride. The very pride that I have. My Edo Pride. Welcome, my people. When you come in, just say hi to Area Mama, the only authentic Area Mama. And I will say hi back. I'll shout your name. You know, I like to shout. Baba Anthony, oh, Bohia, I see you. You know what I say now? 5 boza for a pa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, where's it? When you come in, please say hi to Mama, the authentic Area Mama. Nah, you fly, Vatia Beretti nine. Orange, ready for war. Now we know. I have a China. Henry, oh, I see you. Pisa, Italia. Bless you. God bless you. Osameke, my blood for life. My twin blood. A Paul is here. Okay? But he's not going to be joining us by camera. Okay? Just audio. He's really busy. You know now we have to hold that guy. Mama died. Hey, welcome. Please fly in. Share this clip for me. Share. Area Mama is here again. Oh, with all her vibes. Don't must please, oh, you know that his handsome face. Why beg but why his voice? You can talk.
Happy New Year to viewers, and I want to thank you, all of you, for giving us the opportunity, the space to be able to say what we can say, and how to, basically, we want to talk about our country, our state, our dear state, and see the way we can improve it. So, and I want to thank Area Mama too for giving me the opportunity to use his media space to also say what I know and how I know it. Thank you all viewers. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so, Mr. Anthony is giving you 10 boza out. 10. Peter, wait, 10 boza. Okay, so today he's going to fly in and fly out. He's really busy, but I made sure that we could hear him. Sir, I have this video to play, which is really bothering me. And you have things to say. The video is a little long. I don't know if I should play it after you leave. Osahon Obokian, God bless you. God bless you. Hey, that is $5 for making noise.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Can you continue? The video I have is kind of 6-7 minutes, and I wanted to play it all.
All right, if you want to play it, that's fine. I mean,
it's fine by you. Okay, because
that's okay.
Because kudos to Abato or Vanina video now. Okay, Peter Obokian Wawese.
The Okpebholo should allow us to breathe. Oshomole should allow us to breathe. Their desperation is going too far. They should allow Edo State to have a peaceful place. Thank you.
Honorable colleagues, I, honorable representative group people,
please just bear with us.
I stand again this morning since we have a new leader of the house. I wish to, at this moment, because of the misconduct and the misappropriation of funds that have been perpetrated by the chairman of the local government, Dr. Tom Obaseki, as well as the vice, Honorable Mrs. I hereby move for the impeachment of both the chairman, Dr. Tom Obaseki, and the vice chairman, Honorable Mrs. Ero, I so move.
I hear you.
Honorable colleague and girls, I remain a councillor from the good people of what says. I want to second the motion moved by my honorable colleague, the person from
So just watch the video. There's something I want you to get from here. Abat is going to explain later how they are so far away and you cannot even pinpoint anybody's face. You can't pinpoint anybody's face. Just watch, please. Next year, we can don't move.
Chairman of Oredo local government, the person of Dr.
Erio
Tom Obaseki, and his vice, Honorable Mrs. Ero, they should be impeached. I so second. Thank you.
Honorable colleagues, as well as the motion before the House for the impeachment of the executive chairman of the local government and vice chairman. Those in support of this motion say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. As the leader of this honorable House, the chairman of this local government, Honorable Tom Obaseki, and the vice chairman, Honorable Mrs. Ero, is hereby impeached.
Uloka, he's highway.
So, guys, this is Okpebholo's government. This is Monday Okpebholo's government. When you have initiative power, what do you expect? Okpebholo does not know the law. He does not know what is right. He does not know what is wrong. So anything thrown at him, people many when they run this government, all them government, so everybody in a governor. In NPC to everybody in a leader, everybody in a governor, some people they misbehave. You see the way they say they don't impeach the Oredo council boss and the vice. You see the way all of the new style for Edo to impeach, that everybody back the camera, let the camera be far from you. But trust me, we have details of all the people who are here, and they are going to jail for impersonation. One of them are Alabi. Alabi, I'm sure you are 50-something years old. Now you still go participate for this kind of charade, for this kind of show of shame. Oh, man. Politics, they bring both who head correct and who head not correct together. Alabi, they play politics for Ward 4. Now they go to impersonate Councillor Ward 6. Alabi, at your age. At your age. What even able to know would do at your age? And now they do this nonsense. Now jail, now they go jail. Now they go. Oh God. Without shame, say this is already the governor's local government. And they don't offer millions. You don't get one councillor out of 12. One. Now shame. They don't get one out of 12. The leader of the house, legislative arm, the guy dead, Gidigba, Harrison, and man you be. Let everybody betray. There are people that will never betray. People that Harrison not betray. They try to kidnap her and not work. Now they are not bringing. See, don't say somebody will sit down back camera, they look the impostor. They go and say,
Anyways.
Now, when I watch the video of the real councillors,
okay,
they don't do that video sharply to counter. They say the eye is not correct. Yes. Watch.
Good morning, the good people of Okpebholo Local Government Council. We seated here this morning at the elected Oredo councillors that was elected last year. We are the serving councillor. You are aware that a few minutes ago, some persons went to our legislative chambers and it personated the honorable members that are the serving councillors. We have come out this morning to debunk that what they have done is an exercise in futility. They cannot cover the truth. My name is Right Honorable Harrison Demodia Ezeko, the leader of Oredo Legislative Arm, councillor representing Oredo Ward 2.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Honorable Precious, a member in Udo. I
So,
represent.
so for sake of time, the 12 councillors are complete. So you could see what happened there. I don't know what to call it. Mr. Ogbe, over to you. Emma Baba.
Actually, those things that I wanted to talk about, some of them are already covered because one of those things that
Oh, your audio is so poor. Henry is from a Ogbe. He's not at home. Oh, wait, where is this noise coming from? Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Is my audio better?
Way better. Way better.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. So again, like I said, some of the things that I wanted to talk about has been covered in that video, and let me go back straight to one of those things that I already have here. I say, who are our local government chairmen? Who are these people?
Imposters.
Exactly. Then again, let me go back again to where, because eventually I will still touch on this stuff here. Okay. Again, I would thank our viewers for taking time to listen to what we are saying. Mm-hmm. So I titled this one here, "The Incompetence of Monday Okpebholo in the Impeachment of Local Government Chairmen in our state, dear state, Edo State." You see, this is how this snowballed into something very, very big politically. He sent a letter, that's Monday Okpebholo. He sent a letter to the Edo State House of Assembly accusing these local government chairmen and vice chairmen for insubordination. That's how it started. Then later, there was this allegation of financial misconduct that followed later. You see, it's like Monday Okpebholo is, he's just trying to throw everything in the kitchen to see which one will stick. It started with insubordination. He comes to realize that the local government chairmen are not subordinate to you. They are not your servant. Their role has been their role has been constitutionally defined. So then after that, he decided to use thugs. They had this horse whip, and they want to use it to. They were using thugs to impeach our local government chairman. So it was at this point that the entire country became aware of what was happening. That's the first time we started seeing them on the national TV. Then shortly after that, we now saw the use of single councillor in some cases to impeach a local government and chairman and the vice chairman. You see, then the local government chairman, they went to court. So after that, his actions are contemptuous because these are contempt of court, because court has ruled. Court has ruled
twice.
Yes.
Over and over again.
So, but irrespective of that, we still see, irrespective of that, of the ruling of the Supreme Court, the ruling of a High Court in Edo State, the same thing. We see he's displaying gross incompetence. He's not able. He doesn't know his left from his right. Remember, when this man came to power, he said that there were some vehicles that were in that were somewhere. He decided to bring in thugs. He said, you cannot use thugs in a democracy. We have a lot of laws in Nigeria, and we have procedures, the way things are done. For someone who is not educated like Monday Okpebholo, they are the only people that will come and they want to take laws into their hand. I want to use one little analogy. In Nigeria, we have deficit of stop sign. When you stop, for example, someone run a stop sign and there's an accident, for the fact that this same individual who is wrong is able to mobilize some thugs to the scene, then that makes him correct. But that does not mean that that is how it is done. There are people who have right of way and those that don't have right of way. So in this case, Monday Okpebholo does not know his left from his right. He's just running back and forth. He doesn't know where we are not talking about visionary leadership now. We are talking about just knowing what to do at a certain time, like knowing what is what your fundamental human right, what it entails. So if you look at all these shenanigans that is going on, there's allegation and counter allegation. I want to tell our people and our viewers that in Nigeria, there is the office of the Auditor General.
Okay.
We have the office of the Auditor General for local government. We have the office of the Auditor General for state government. And we also have the office of Auditor General for Nigeria. The same way, you also have the office of Accountant General for local government, state, and the federal government. So, if Monday Okpebholo is alleging something, I think the first place to go to, because all these, whatever money that is being paid to local government chairmen, they are not giving to these people. No.
Okay.
You remember the Okpebholo people were smart enough to take the Accountant General of Edo State and hide him in Abuja so that Obaseki cannot complete all his projects.
Yes.
Because the money is not domiciled in the office of the governor.
No.
Money is not domiciled. Yeah, money is not domiciled in the office of the It's not domiciled in the office of the chairman of the local government. Therefore, if there are some who audits the local government, that's why you have the office of the Auditor General. If Monday Okpebholo had called the office of the Auditor General, Accountant General of the local government, I mean, there should be a meeting, calls them and say, okay, fine, this is what I want. Then they should be able to give him records. Local government chairmen, they are not, even when you have, what do they call those associations when I was growing up? Okpebholo Association. The chairman or the president of such association, they don't keep the money. You have the treasurer, you have financial secretary and all that. So you don't go to any organization and you think that the money is with that organization. No. There are offices, people who occupy offices that where the money is domiciled in, people who are signatories to the account. And at the end of the day, when you are going to take money out, you are approving something. These are the people who are in charge. I think Monday is having this thinking that, and most of his APC supporters are thinking that once the money comes, don't forget that in this program, I mentioned something that I still have issues with that judgment of the Supreme Court. And what were my beef? I said that the Supreme Court should have gone further to ensure that the local government does not share accounts with the state government. If you remember, I came to this program one day and I was saying that, yes, the judgment of the Supreme Court is fine. But however, I see some lapses that the Supreme Court did not completely remove state and local government in that joint account. So all monies that are paid, it should come through the state to the local government. So he has purported that some certain amount of money came in, and in one of his speech, he was talking about somewhere around January of last year, as far back as January of last year. Okay, whatever the state may have appropriated at that time that became the budget, all of them may have been spent. However, if he intends to audit, or for example, Monday Okpebholo decided to say, okay, fine, I want to probe the financial activities, that is different from a new allegation. So, yeah, if he says, okay, I want to probe the activities, fine, you cannot be probing the activities of last year and you are telling them that you are suspending them. So what is going on in our state is nowhere in the books. Like I said, somebody run a stop sign, then he's able to mobilize some thugs, and now everyone says he's right. That's exactly what Monday Okpebholo is doing.
Okay.
Mobilizing thugs in Edo State to tell Edo people that he is right. No, that does not make you right.
So, thank you, sir. I hope you guys are following a past explanation. Henry Ganoba, is it Henry? Or where between this one? Oh, Sonny Demi, welcome to you. There's a question I was going to ask. Or where Henry, no. Or where? What is the difference between this and a coup? A coup d'etat. What is the difference between imposters? My question, 2 questions for you. My question is, you are alleging that something like this has happened way back, even before your assumption of power, right? And you that alleged that didn't come with a proof, you don't have any fact, you don't have any proof. You are now having imposters sending people from the streets to impeach, to impersonate the local government councillors, to impeach their chairmen. Who is worse, sir? Will I take your word for will I take your word concrete that you are really alleging? If you can bring imposters to impeach the chairman, so how valid is your allegation?
I think governance is part of the things that I had a reason. Yeah, I had a reason for giving my support to Aswen Ighodalo. I looked at these 2 men, and I saw one with capacity, and I saw the other one with no capacity. I still maintain that Monday Okpebholo cannot work perfectly as a headmaster of any primary school. Talk less that of not even a principal of a school. He does not understand he does not understand the working mechanism. That, see, when you are in a position of this kind of authority, there are rules and regulations, there are procedures. Last week, I took a lot of time to explain to people that are following Monday Okpebholo back and forth, to let them know that power is not drawn from Monday Okpebholo. You draw power from the Constitution. And the Constitution will tell you this is how these things are done. Once upon a time, I audited one company. So when I was doing that audit, when I submitted my audit report, I found out that the president of that organization, he used that organization's bank card, swiped it to buy a ticket to the Netherlands. And I frowned at that. Yes, you are the president of this organization, but this organization, their bank account is not your personal property. So if you were going on a trip, even if it is approved by the organization, there are channels that was spelled out that this money can get to the president or whoever they may have decided will be traveling to the Netherlands. So you don't just wake up in the morning. Even when we have our own business, you cannot just walk into your business and take money. No, that's a business account. This money, we have to leave the business account. You now domicile it into a personal account. Then from there there's already a trace now that X amount of money has left the business account and it went on to John, James, or Peter. So Monday Okpebholo does not have this understanding that local government is not an individual thing that you just go there. Oh, money is coming from Abuja. Okay, just pay it into my personal account. We saw what Betta Edu, former minister for humanitarian and disaster and property, whatever it is. So we saw what happened is that money were moved from the account of her office. It was moved into her personal account. People raised eyebrows and eventually she was placed on suspension and never came back. That is corruption. So Monday should also understand that this local government chairman that he's chasing back and forth, he does not have the legal power to really chase these people. Because if there are financial misconduct or misappropriation, there are, we are dealing with the third tier of our government here. We have the federal government, we have the state government, then we have the local government. So the local government is actually well instituted. It's a third tier of our government, So you cannot just start chasing these people out. If they spend money, there definitely will be a way that they have spent money. I'm not taking side with them. You see, and again, look at the law. For example, if there's financial misconduct, that's the reason why you have the councillors. These councillors, on the other hand, and again, it is well spelled out in our constitution. It's similar to that of removing a governor. You don't just walk in there and remove a governor. No, you can't do that. You can't just walk in there and remove a deputy governor. No, there must be. You have to file your allegation.
Yes.
You have to file this allegation. You have to give him fair hearing. Then you have to go to the House, Edo State House of Assembly, because they have oversight function. Then before finally they pronounce. It's not a 5 minutes job. So I don't understand, why are these people being impeached? From suspension to impeachment, insubordination, and many more. So again, it goes back to tell about the incompetence of this governor. And I also suggested that it is not too late. He can get people from National Institute of Strategic Studies or other institutions that are coming up these days to come to him regularly. The time he spends running around Benin City doing nothing, he can spend it quietly with some people who can really tutor him on how to become a governor.
I don't think he's ready for that.
No, I don't think he's ready. He's not ready. So he doesn't
fight of another person, to fight his Godfather's fight.
Yeah. So it's okay, fine. For example, now let me go back to my old profession. In the teaching profession, you cannot just walk into a classroom and say, okay, fine, I'm going to talk about climate today. No.
Yeah.
First of all, there is national curriculum for education. It comes to the head of department. Then they split this curriculum on how and when each topic will be taught. Because at the end of the year, there is a goal that the country intends to achieve when you are in primary 1, class 1, class 2, or class whatever it is. So you begin to follow it. Within the first month of resumption, remember, these students maybe they just graduated from one class to the other. Yes. So you begin to put them through. So within that academic year, so you don't just wake up in the morning and just walk into the classroom and say, okay, fine, I'm going to talk about physical geography. No, it doesn't work like that. That's exactly what Okpebholo is doing. He walks around, he's no plan, no clue. He doesn't know how things are done. He doesn't know that before you go to the classroom to go and lecture, that you have to have a lesson note. You have to have a lesson plan. You have to have aims and objectives that you intend to achieve. So, you are a governor. You claim you have a manifesto. You came to Edo State. The state was running perfectly well. Americans says that if it is not broken, you don't. Yeah, if it is not broken, you don't fix it. You just let it keep going. So this man just came in here, steady, honest nest. These are unconstitutional actions. There's no way. It is not in our constitution. And within this same space too, there's a lot of contempt. The court makes pronouncement. You don't want to obey the court.
Twice.
And I have a word for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My word is this. I will digress to talk about, we all know about Saddam Hussein. One of the reasons why he was really dreaded is that he had his in-law. His name is Hassim Hussein Kamal al-Majid. He was an in-law to Saddam Hussein. He executed him.
Yes.
He executed him. Once that was done, then every other members of Saddam Hussein's cabinet, they got the message that you cannot mess around with this man. If Monday Okpebholo, a governor from APC, is going against what the president, an APC president of the Federal Republic, who, through the Attorney General of the Federation, instituted a case, and the Supreme Court of Nigeria became the court of first instance.
And they made a
Supreme Court
on it.
Exactly, they made a pronouncement. And here,
the law.
This Okpebholo, who is more or less like an in-law now, in a way, to City Boy. City Boy should use him as an example to let other governors in the country to understand that he is serious. Because if he let this slide, there will be avalanche of local government chairmen being intimidated and removed across the entire 36 states of Nigeria.
Okay, sir. What's it?
Because Tinubu is playing with fire. It's going to be an avalanche. Or remember, we saw Soludo wanted to tinker with the local government. Attorney General of the Federation called him to order. So other governors are just watching what is happening in Edo. So if the Attorney General of the Federation is quiet about it and they let it slide, there will be no more local government in Nigeria.
There will be no.
Yes.
USA, sir. Thank you, my people. Now welcome. Let me give a shout out first. Noah Prince, Obukia, Nesia Weka Clarence. Welcome back, my brother from another mother. Waya Bokia. If I haven't called your name, please call me out. Give this clip video a like. Put the like button. So now you understand, share. You understand what our chairman has said. Because if you see this too now, I don't know what to call it. Bureaucracy, or somebody said we are not practicing democracy again. It's bureaucracy. Let me just start with the president. Your president, T-Pain, is the most undemocratic person on earth. He's very undemocratic. So he sees all what is going on. I don't know why they are not acting. Monday no wala, no, they're no man left to right. He's acting like this and they are not doing anything about it because his godfather has told him to do so. So this cannot stand. This is not sustainable. You allege, I just said it just now, you allege that somebody did this and did that and did that. All these allegations you brought forward. I have not seen any EFCC, ICPC prosecuting anybody. Yet, una suspending him. Now we have imposters impeaching them. So this is the height of it. I don't know what Monday's problem is. Please, you on the comment section, Lawo Wakamame, what is Monday's problem? Mr. Pakomiza. What is his problem with the administration, his predecessor, the people that served under his predecessor? What is his problem with them? Because this local government interest in local government council interest in it's negative. We are not getting it right. I don't understand. What is Monday's problem? Sir, continue. That's my thing.
You see,
we'll try to wrap up early today.
Right, yeah. I think part of the problem Monday is having is that I think he's seriously, this is my personal allegation, I think he's seriously indebted to people who helped bring him to power because he didn't win. Again, it would be interesting when the tribunal, election petition tribunal, when they start sitting, it would be interesting to to know which of the results, because we have plethora of results out there. There's one from IREV, from EC8A, EC8B. There are differences in all these results.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know which one that the courts are going to rely on to make any pronouncement.
I don't
know.
So
going further, I think the APC as a political party, they spent a lot of money. They put a lot in prosecuting Edo State election. Therefore, I'm of the opinion that in an attempt to recoup some of this money, because irrespective of how you look at our courts, we know that the judiciary, they have not been able to live up to expectation in recent times or in contemporary times. But there's still that fear that things could go the other way. The possibility, that tendency is there, especially in the case of Edo, when the entire country, people from across all political parties, civil societies, organizations, they all came and said, no, this election did not meet standard. So, again, according to people who were in Edo State, in Edo South, they were spending up to 30,000 in some polling units
in Edo,
to buy votes. In Edo Central, it was like about 10,000, 5,000. In Edo North, it was just 5,000 they were giving these people. So all this money came from somewhere.
And we have to pay
because back. Yeah, they have to pay back. I think that's the reason, because the over 30 billion that was left by Obaseki administration will not be enough. And now the IGRO has been contacted to non-state actors.
Mm-hmm. So some also argued, sir, either they are thinking where there'll be a rerun so that those local government will hold sway, right? The councillors will hold sway for them. Or is the fund that they need to pay back?
I mean, we can come up with different theories.
So, I'm just tired of all these shenanigans.
Yes,
this one is my and local. Emma Baba government.
Yeah. So
impeachment.
So now, but I'm thinking, this is my point of the way I'm looking at it from. Reruns can only happen within maybe some local government, not all, because INEC, I don't think, I don't have a history of a total rerun in Nigeria, telling the actors, political actors, to go back and redo a new election. I've never seen those judgments. What I have seen is in some local government area or some areas, maybe over voting inconsistencies and something, they might say, okay, fine, it will be done in this area. But it goes back to, yes.
Oh, no. Finish your thoughts, sir.
Yeah. So it goes back to the same thing that if they are going to do a rerun, yes, it's possible that if there are reruns in some areas, so they will also need more money. It boils back down to money. And if there's a rerun in some local government, except for those in Edo North, Edo North is, other than that, I don't think Okpebholo will get up to 10% of votes in Edo Central and Edo. No.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Oshoribo. Like we over when here. So where are the civil societies in Edo State? Why are they so quiet? They can't speak against Okpebholo's unruly behavior in our dear state. My brother, they came out the other day, though it took time for them to come out. We were asking after them.
Exactly.
And they gave Monday a warning that he should desist from all these undemocratic ways. Listening to his godfathers, not doing what the law says. He should follow the rule of law. While alleged, he who comes with allegations should have a proof. And yet is prosecuting by himself, taking laws into his hands. So they did speak, and we are waiting for them to come out again because they are the recognized civil group to speak to speak for the masses. So they are there. They like, okay, now we are speaking, and he's not listening. So what do? Hold his neck? As a human being, is supposed to do what is right. we would think you and I should follow the law, should follow the rule of law. But during this time now, this present dispensation now, he's listening to his godfathers, and we have a lot of problem on our hands. So thank you so much, my brother. Henry, look at Samson. Okay, what is he doing as AG? The more you look, the less the less you see. Remember, the more you look, the less you see. It said the result of lack of knowledge, Henry, in government. If you look at this around him, look at all around him, you will see they lack common sense. This I know is not sustainable. One thing that you guys will help me do today, white bagbe. Manori de bono why mugbe. De prayer no why na nerengio. Whoever has a hand in this bringing Okpebholo forth as a governor, turning this election for us. No really bobo opiano hono. Erin Jesu no gioe. Because this is madness. I don't know for how long we can just stay like this. You taking us from, it can't be make an analogy there, taking us from WAEC to primary 2. I don't know who can sustain it. It's not sustainable. I can't wait to see the end of all this nonsense. Or in Abungbe. Sorry, sir. What we have in Edo State is not a government, but a group of gangsters. Thank you so much. Agberocracy.
Yeah, that's very true.
Agberocracy. That is a new name. Agberocracy. I don't understand it. You just bring in it. So maybe they can just call me and say, come and impeach. Just like that. No rule of law, nothing. Just like Animal Kingdom.
Exactly.
Malu Yakubu Abimake no dori emire mae. But okay, agbera emire ni degbe are deeper emire date of Iman Kenoje right now. Because why oh my goodness, look at this senseless type of government ni mawai. Oh ye ni makwima baba ye nana ekere ni abe yazeken yo abe yazeken ye abe even that ema baba sir, do you know we even got elevated? We got better. Mama ibi azeken ye okma mana ibe yadrise izogi je buse abe zo yo adole adole abe yadule tomato siri ona me do ama ono na ne mode wage na eken ne ni bieka yakwe eken back awaje na. It's just irritating me, like this one on una. So thank you, sir. What's your other topic? Go on, sir.
Yeah, I let me quickly talk about this Oshoibo, Nelson, and you see what all of you are saying is great. It would be a good thing put it on a comment. There's a lot of people these days because the social media is the only avenue through which we can talk to government like that of Okpebholo and that of the city boy. It's so important that we begin to speak up in all platforms that we can speak up, make a lot of noise. That's the only way. So, and this is social.
Sorry, sir. By now, our police not supposed to implement the law. Arrest people who are the law offenders and the breakers of law. What are they doing? They are mute.
All right.
Right.
This is my answer to that is this. The police is not an institution of government in Nigeria. You see, the Nigerian political system is trying to build a strong man. And we have done that so many years and it didn't work. Rather than build a strong man, why not we build a strong institution? Because if we build a strong institution, there won't be Kayode Egbetoku sitting there when he's supposed to have been retired. Because he's from a certain part of the country. So if the police is working as an institution in Nigeria, when Felix Moka said anything he sees, he should bear it. That was a direct threat. That he was trying. He's been trying to explain over and over again. So because the police does not function as an institution. Mm-hmm. I listened to one of the local government chairman, I think he's the one from ASAC or Centra. He said he called according to him in his words, in quote, he said, I call the, what did he say? I don't. Okay, what he was trying to say, let me paraphrase now. He said he called the commandant of the police. He said the response of the police was that there is only one government in Edo State. Therefore, he will not come to his rescue. That was what he said. I think it was on Arise TV. That's where I saw him. So the police, they don't really want to listen to anybody except that man. But unfortunately, that man does not. I mean, they are, the reason why the Constitution is there to help guide everybody. So he thinks that he is Alpha and Omega in our political system. That is wrong. Let me quickly go back to what some of those things I want to talk about. Our civil society, they are not doing enough.
No.
Politics,
they are not doing enough.
They are not doing enough. Politics, exactly. Politics in Nigeria is turning into personal business. In your own business, if you decide to go and fry akara, you go and buy beans and all that. The ultimate aim, if you spend 10 naira, you want to be able to make 12 naira on that day, or 15 naira on that day. If you are lucky, you spend 10 naira, you get 20 naira. So I begin to see our politicians in our political space, not all of them. I'm seeing them that they are not interested in you and I, the ordinary Nigerian. They are not. It's not about leadership. What they want to do is, let me put this money there. Let me go out there and be a servant to yes sir, and to one person. Then at the end of the day, when I steal money, nobody challenges me. I can take my children abroad. I can take my wife abroad. That's exactly what politics in Nigeria is turning into.
Okay.
When you look at civil society organizations, be it Obaseki, be it OBJ, whoever is in power, they should be able to go back and say the last year 2024 appropriation, where let us look at that budget and see what are the areas that we didn't really do well.
Okay.
We spent X amount of money. Exactly. These are work that civil society organizations should begin to bring to our attention and tell us, okay, last year there was a budget of 100 million on education. So we spent this 100 million. What did we achieve? Was it really spent? Yes. Yeah. Was it really spent or was not spent? And many more. So it's not about we just appropriate money. It's passed into budget. At the end of the year, we all go home. Everything is fine. We appropriate another one. We cannot keep going in this circle on and on and on. Civil society organizations in Edo State, please wake up.
They are not doing enough. You can hear
it's Aswan Igodalo that will be there, or someone else. Civil society organizations, wake up. Begin to look at line items in budget, in appropriation. Look at line items. Then again, I'm getting scared when I see the likes of Doyin Okpebholo. His political philosophy changing. His political philosophy just changing overnight. That is not possible for any person who is not engaged in politics for transactional purposes. So it's not about the people anymore. It's just when you go out there and see Felix Moka, he was feisty.
Very angry.
These are people, yeah. So these are people who are hungry. So let us begin to interrogate more. We saw Monday Okpebholo the other time when he was running for election. He looked quiet, but I knew that he lacked capacity. Above everything, I think it's Mr. Eweka that said common sense. Sometimes common sense is not common.
No.
We are not seeing common sense with our governor. His ability, he does not have the ability to do things accordingly. They are procedures. So you do this accordingly. So, I don't want to take a lot of our time.
Okay, sir. Oh, wait, let me take this comment and I'll come back to your way. I think the mission of APC, we've seen I think the mission of APC to retaliation of is to retaliate the non-swearing in of the House of Assembly members of their party. They have decided to go about it in an illegal way because Nigeria is a failed system. Those people that were not sworn in, they know what they did. Abuja not sworn in. So we don't even want to touch there today because I think we've dealt with that topic before, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. So modern ya okia do you when ya muimi ya fefefe normal born boy. Ya what to when the grandmaster here no make it now. I don't know how this is just going to we can't live in an animal kingdom. That's what I know. We are humans. So living as animals without sense, without laws, even the animal kingdom
exactly.
Laws.
That's something that or so. That's anthill. When you dig down and you look at the way they are very organized. Very organized. There are some of them that are building, there are some that are guiding the queen and all that. They are very organized. But when you look at what we are what Okpebholo is doing in our state, we are not even talking about vision now. Where he wants to take Edo State to. All he just want to do is to let me say something quickly. Yes, look at those who came and said Ambrose Ali was so bad and he was sentenced to 100 and something years imprisonment. Those were the people who came and there was corruption all over Nigeria. They messed Nigeria completely up. And now that same individual is in Katsina. You came and said this man was working. Ambrose Ali didn't have a mansion like the one in Ibia. No, like the one in Ibiamo. So these are people. So let us begin to interrogate some of these our politicians. Who are these people? Do they really mean what they are saying? Are they there in the political space for their own purpose? They are talking about interest, realignment of interest. What is that interest? About stealing money from our common patrimony.
Can you imagine?
So we really have to interrogate all these people. Yeah.
So I think they are retaliating so they have to go about it their way. And they know that there will be no consequences. Nigeria is not a captured place. It's a captured state.
There will be consequences.
They captured people.
Yeah, there will be consequences. Okay. You see, the reason why I speak the way I do is that, when you look at the Houthis or the Houthis and the other people in that war, that civil war in the civil war that almost wrecked that the capital of Kigali. In Kigali is what
in one African state like that.
Yeah. So when you look at because these people now hated themselves. So that was in Rwanda. I remember I was in Japan. Yeah, you see in that civil war, you see people being decapitated. So because there were this kind of politics of hatred that some of their political leaders they embarked on for a very long period of time.
The people will suffer.
So that's why, because when you look at Edo State, for example, when you look at the likes of Adams Oshomole and this Okpebholo, these are people who are not, they are toxic in our political space. Because from Edo South to Edo North, we have people who are marrying across, ethnic lines, different and on. Isha man, Bini woman, everybody, people. With this toxic approach to politicking in our political space, I say no to it, completely no, and it should be rejected completely.
I think so too. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your thoughts. Wayaweseo, have you given me a like? If you have questions to ask, a topic for now.
I think for now I can. Yes, for now
okay,
just.
You are busy. I should let you guys know something came up. I think it came up during the Christmas time, but it was on my email. So I want to let all my lovelies, my families know about it. They are threatening me. Some group of persons that for now, I want to withhold the name for now, because of it hasn't been escalated. But they are threatening me, they are threatening the platform. They want to try and bring the platform down because I am speaking the truth.
Truth to power, yeah.
To power. I don't know why I should remain neutral. Here where a dope right here and me bring down the platform, of which I think in my own right and my own jurisdiction, they have no right over me. They have no right over what I should say because I cannot be gagged. They can't stifle me. So I just want to let you, my lovelies, know that this is what is going on behind your back. They want to bring Area Mama's platform down because they don't want to hear the truth. Hey, man, now, you know, like in my own word, I'll be like, why don't you change and let that person also change to say the best things or the good things about you? So when in me a retire, like today, now this is a video that is available, that has been availed to us. A video that imposters go around and impersonating the local government councillors. I did not add to it, I did not remove from it, but these things are what so even where Area Mama, they are threatening Area Mama for speaking truth to power. But you see, this tongue of mine and my passion will not let me stop. The only thing is I will not cross the line by adding. I will not add. Monday does not mean well for Edo State, because who were that was when bina maonu govern or dima, because that's my state. I have the full right, just like you. I'm an Edolite. So, my dear people, you guys should know about what is going on. You are my family now, my YouTube family. Know what is going on with Area Mama. They want this. They want to shut me up. They want to shut me up. So for now, iyete ni. But honor continue. Then we will go out and fight dirty, because no one can stifle me. I will say what I see and how I see it. I will not add to it. If I add to it, if you sue me, you win, because I am not lying. I'm trying not to do that, and I will not. I don't succumb to all those kind of. I don't buy into it at all. I am not. I don't buy into those things. You know. So for your information, Mr. Okpebholo, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Any other thought from you?
Yeah, on this issue of threat.
Yes,
I read that. Yeah, I read that email.
Yes, they sent me an email. I will expose it if they continue.
Yeah. I want to speak to that individual who wrote that letter. That I, Okpebholo, I say that your threat is a sublime piece of nonsense. It's a sublime piece of nonsense. We are in an environment where there is law, where things are done accordingly. We are not in a place where you are wrong. You mobilize thugs and you begin to say you are right. So that is where we are. That is the reason why we love truth. That's why we speak truth to power. I want to give use myself as an example. I had a business in 2002 here. So one day I received a letter from an attorney. He told me that my logo, the logo of my company, they have already patented it, and therefore I should stop using that patent.
Okay.
He sent me a copy of their patent, sent me everything. So when I looked at it, actually my business had one of these word map inside of it, and I engraved my company information in it. I replied him and said, let us, I mean, it's not everything you confront people over. I said, he looked at it and I said, oh, I'm sorry. I did not pay detailed attention to your logo. I thought it was just exactly like ours.
And you could sue him, no? Now you could sue that guy.
So we just ended it. Yeah, it was so. So we ended it. So this individual is claiming name, he's claiming ownership to Edo Pride.
How is that possible?
So you are claiming ownership to Edo Pride. Did you submit in that your letter? You did not include your own Edo Pride, how it is the same like the platform where we are talking from.
It's not even the same.
There's none of such. You did not even say in that letter, you did not include that is it the logo that you patented, or you registered it as a limited liability company? And another thing you have to understand, because I look at this person as one of those people with small brain. You incorporated an entity in Nigeria. Then who cares about how you incorporated your entity? I don't want to use this platform to promote any other business. I have seen businesses in Nigeria, in Edo State to be specific. These are names of businesses in this part of the world. But I'm very sure that these are entities that were registered in Nigeria and operate in Nigeria, and these same companies are registered here and they are operating here. No one will go and say, no, don't use this name anymore in Nigeria. Okay. Even when these are Western names. Mm-hmm. So someone decided to say Edo Pride TV.
It's a problem.
Then, because we are speaking truth to power, you hate the truth. Mm-hmm. You lack the guts to be able to listen to the truth
and do what is right.
Exactly. Then you're coming to tell us, oh, this is Edo. We are all Edo people. It's our name. First of all, you have not legally show us your incorporation or your patent that you have in our jurisdiction.
In my
yes, in this jurisdiction,
in Nigeria does not affect me.
Exactly.
I have my own here.
So when people talk about Edo Pride, let me say this, because these people, like I said, they have small brains. Do you know that the first era of people in Japan, they were the Edo people? If you go to Japan today, quote me, Okpebholo.
Yeah, we have all those names. EDO.
Yes. If you go to Japan today, or go on Google, Edo Gawagabashi, it's still a street in Japan.
Yes.
So you know, when you say CNN, I can operate the name CNN, but if I'm going to do it, the logo, the way it was written, will be different.
The same name, but in different.
Exactly.
Okay.
And again, this idea of brigandage, these APC people, the way they conduct themselves around Nigeria, it is alarming. Because Sowore was smart. Yeah.
Everybody should shut up. They are
Sowore was smart enough to make his newspaper online newspaper.
Yes.
And never registered an office in Nigeria. Otherwise, they would have gone there severally to go and destroy and ensure that nobody ever go to such a premise.
Yes.
And you cannot go, these same people cannot go to where it was the jurisdiction, where it was registered, and say, hey, don't do this.
Okay.
So we approach the Nigerian people online.
Cesar. Well, Cesar, thank you, my lovelies. You have heard now. So your position now, as they are reporting me, we also start to let YouTube know that this is an innocent platform.
No.
We try to stay on course.
We never advocated for violence.
I like to that position, or like Obaseki to that position. So the person telling me that I am misrepresenting their company, I just think that's a big joke. Because I don't represent you. You don't represent me. Our names are not even the same. I don't want to call his name yet. I am still withholding things because it hasn't gotten to that point. And I am just hoping that he sees this video and learn from sense.
Exactly.
my jurisdiction, my own is registered in my jurisdiction.
Exactly.
So it's not covered. I cannot go to anybody now and say, oh, you are using my platform's name. No, because every jurisdiction.
Yeah, he doesn't have a platform.
I'm using his name. The name of their company.
Yeah, this idea of everyone is a king in his own small domain. He did not even say, okay, fine. These are court papers. These are incorporation certificate of, when you go to CAC, corporate, yeah.
Because of
corporate affairs, you go to Corporate Affairs Commission. Look, if we are doing something here in our jurisdiction, should we go to Corporate Affairs Commission? Did he come in Benin City or in anywhere in Nigeria?
Do I stay in Benin City?
Of course not. Let me quickly let him understand this, that we know what is going on. Okay. When Nnamdi Kanu's there was a charge, he said Nnamdi Kanu incited people for violence. When they got to we've not done that. So
no, I won't.
In the court, then Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer raised the issue and asked, where did he commit this offense? They said it was in London, England. They said, you cannot prosecute what happened in London, England.
London, England, yeah.
That's a different jurisdiction. So this person who tend to claim that he knows, what do you really know?
Okay.
It's just like the same we are doing it now. Okay, fine. Somebody wakes up in the morning, some cars are missing. So you just get some Okpebholo. You just tell this Okpebholo, go anywhere. Go to John, James, and Peter. Beat them up and take these cars. It's not, you don't run a country like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot wake up in the morning and just go to Edo Pride TV. It's mine. Who told you are the owner of that name?
Okay. Let's see. Henry O says, according to them, go to court. Let him go to court. His name has been used. Henry, I did not use his name. If I very soon I will expose the letter and the person, but I want to withhold. The Edo Pride is different. I did not use anybody's name, and I opened a platform. It's just that where I picked interest in. It's a passion in me to speak about the wrongs and the rights in the society. I can imagine any Agbabo, even if it's not 100%. Oh, there Nigeria, you might complain. So I started to talk about where I come from, and that's my place. You can't deny me of my blood now. I'm an Edolite. I am a proud woman of Edo. So it is my pride. Edo is my pride. You can't take that away from me. Edo is my pride. So when I decide to now say Edo pride, what wrong have I done? What wrong have I done?
Exactly.
Edo is my pride. That's where I was born. I was born there. And that's where I claim. I have a dual citizenship. It doesn't matter. I still claim that I'm from Nigeria. I was born in a Benin City, Edo. So what is his problem? Just as he has, he claims that he comes from there, I am an Edolite. A full-fledged
one.
Somalia. If you say so, we dig we carry. Nanawe bronze. So what are you talking about? How are you more Edolite than I am? So okay. And on this platform too, I will also let you know. I have a backup platform, but I like to use this one because I'm the pride of my place. So when time come. Sonny Demi, maybe Piper. Okay. Edo pride is not for one particular person. So long you are doing what is right around Edo State. Wherever you are in Benin City and the world, Edo State belongs to us all. That name Edo is universal. And I am the pride of my place. How do you take that away from me? I don't know. Sonny, thank you so much. Henry, area mama, calm down. He can't do anything. I have to let you guys know now. You're my family now. I come here because of you guys, right? Yes, it was shocking to me to start with, because I don't go and threaten people. I only say what is right and what is evident. If you are so there is time for you to change. We've seen Orosaye. They are not serious. This is there is nowhere in the world where there is no opposition. It must not always be you, especially when you are on the wrong path. Democracy recognizes opposing views. Exactly. Emia with Peter Obi, they want to just buy him because he's speaking up. How can you be drilling me and I cannot speak? Look at what APC is doing in Edo State. My people are suffering and I should not speak. Who will not speak for the voiceless? I should remain neutral. Neutral waiting. Just remain neutral. Neutral waiting. Neutral by your head. I know they remain neutral. The Bible says, I will spit you out when you are neither cold nor hot.
Exactly.
Sonny Demi. Oh, wait, they are all unpatriotic, uncivilized APC supporters.
That's correct.
Thank you, people.
Very, very correct.
Before we play our music, we want to let you go quickly today. Any thoughts? What do you have in mind, sir?
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah. There's something that I want to tell our viewers.
Yes, sir.
There's no there's no monopoly of ideas. So if there are issues that they also want us to talk about, they can also send us. So we will research that issue and we will bring it to their attention. Because I remember some time ago, I don't want to mention names. I spoke with
refrain from it right now.
Some time ago I recommended to someone, because I mentioned so many tertiary educations of learning that was completely abandoned by Oshomole. So, and that individual did a great job on it. So that was a long time ago. And I also mentioned there was another thing that I did. So I suggested, and these bloggers, they were able to oblige me, which was nice. So, I mean, our viewers can also talk to us. Let us know give us some topics as well. Exactly. So we welcome criticisms and see how we can all work together.
Okay.
Topics that we never thought about. But there's one thing I always say, that if there is any way, if I have a presidential candidate that I can talk to when the time comes, this issue of POS is a money laundering mechanism. They have to find a way to put an end to that POS. It's just pure money laundering. I keep talking about it, and I have reasons for talking about it.
You go near a bank, a big POS, and I'm telling you, bank managers are linked to it. Those POS.
Oh yes.
Because what's a bank, we make cash, but all rubber.
And the funny thing is that when they send money, when they use that POS to send money to you, you won't be able to trace it.
Aha! So they should stop it. Is another way.
Yes, that's money laundering. So you cannot trace it. It shows in your account, and you can. It's difficult to trace. So that's the reason why. Because you should be able to trace this money. Okay. If people are giving 20,000 naira for people to vote in Edo South, 30,000 naira for people in Edo South to vote, this money should be traceable.
It should be traceable.
Yes. Where's it?
So, right, anyone just try and do a report for me that they are threatening Edo Pride. I like that. They are threatening us. This platform is very, very dear to my heart. And I am not moving.
And to all of us.
Yes, to all of you. I owe you a lot. Because I cannot be here talking to myself if you are not here, right? Even if I'm speaking the truth to power, I cannot be, with me and Okpebholo cannot be speaking to ourselves alone. You make the whole thing, like the whole vibe come on. So it's very dear to me. I am not taking it down for anybody. I did not misrepresent anybody or any news. I say it the way it is, and I'm standing up for the voiceless. So while the time while I make YouTube when you're threatening a platform now because mathemata, but mama Riopia or mama Rika, mama Yosisi, mama Embar, mama Harazomaropa. We are just staying on course. I want to dedicate it to you all and Henry. Imam, yeah, Creative Kingdom. I've been wanting to dedicate a song to him or her. But anyways, when you get this video, know that I have also dedicated this song to you. Henry, mark me one. Well, should we go ahead, sir, before you leave?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I can let you go because I'm a dawe.
Okay. Yes. All right. That's fine. So,
thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Right after.
Okay. Thank you.
God bless you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Okay. Bye.
Okay. With Madame do.
All right.
Ọ̀nà màsí máa gbé o. Ọ̀nà kúrò ní máyé jọba náà o. Bàbá rà ọ̀mí o. Ẹ̀dá pọ̀n mẹ́, ọ̀yẹ́ máa kà náà fún ọyọ̀ gan. Nọ̀gọ̀gọ̀ mi, lọ́mọ sẹ́tì sóye.
Come to the end of the show. Thank you guys. I want to especially welcome my brother back, Mr. Clarence Bells. Clarence is enough for women. I want to welcome him back on stage. Welcome him back to the house. We will say my brother. When no send this enough for me, gume o boga. Evarie, no be tete. Evarie le bai. De na be tie no pa. Iri free. Ewi. Die ya gume o ikwe. Unweme. Abi we no. Ayawe say, oh, we want to leave now. So I want to say thank you so much. Thank you. See, I didn't take much of your time today. If you haven't remembered to press a like, well, press a like in here. Let me see how many likes. 24. Well, go and press the like button, Go and press the like button for me before you leave. Don't forget. Press the like button and share. Press the like button and share. Press the like button and share. Thank you. Henry, not collect my own. Oh. Now me go first collect my own before you. Then my week you go first come. Then you come send Henry home. So I will see you during the week. You know I always drop videos. If you are not watching my weekly videos, you are missing because Area Mama gives a lot of love and kisses from there. So please try and also go when you have time. Please watch the videos. I do this because of you now. You know how we love each other. Wawese. I want to go now. Wana mame.
Beautiful and glorious and you're the heartbeat